This room could do with something playful and practical, so I've got just the thing for it. It's a wooden puzzle stool. Paint them really bright colours, or even get the kids involved to help paint them as well. I'm puzzled why you haven't started already. These are the materials and tools required to make a kid's wooden puzzle stool. Firstly, create your puzzle piece template. This can be downloaded from the Bunnings website, or you can design your own. Place it onto the MDF board and trace an outline around it, because you need to use the jigsaw to cut it out. Once you've marked out your puzzle piece, clamp it down to your workbench ready to use the jigsaw. Remembering that you will need to move it around, because the last thing you want to do is cut through your workbench. Cut around your template into a more manageable piece like I've done here. As you can see, I've still got some more of the outline to cut out, so you continue doing that. Now that we have our MDF template, give it all a nice light sand to smooth off all the rough edges. Mark 4 locations into the MDF. These will eventually be used for the legs, but for now we're going to use it to secure to the ply. Now that I've marked my MDF, I need to drill all the way through. Place your MDF template on top of your ply. Use the pre-existing holes that you've just drilled to drill into the ply. Then slip the MDF under the ply so that you can cut around this using the router. Before securing the ply to the MDF, make sure your two edges are nice and flush, ensuring that they will match up with the drill holes you've just done. If you're not confident using a router, or you haven't used one before, just outline the template on top of the ply so you'll know where the router is going to be guided to. Also remembering, with these bigger pieces that need to come out, take them out in small sections so you don't have one big piece flying out at you. Now that the edge has all been routed, we now need to unscrew this from the template and get started on the legs. Our legs are going to be made out of dowel, and we're cutting them to 260mm lengths, but you can do them to whatever length you like. Let's measure, mark and cut them to size. The 4 legs are now cut. Just be sure to give them a bit of a light sand just to get rid of any rough edges. Once you've given them a light sand, we need to drill the pilot holes in order to be able to fix them to the base of the stool. You want to mark the centre of your rod, because that's where it will hold the most secure and stable. Countersink the 2 remaining holes, so when you fix the feet to the actual puzzle piece, the screws will sit nice and flush, ready to be puttied. Now all that's left to do is fix the legs to the puzzle piece. A little handy tip: when you go to put your feet on, just screw a little way through so the tip of the screw comes through, so you can line up the foot. And there you have it. All that's left to do is putty up over your screw heads, wait for it to dry, give it a bit of a sand, and be as bold as you like with the colours that you paint it. The kids will absolutely love these wooden puzzle stools. You can make as many of them as you like and let them have the fun of joining them all together. You can move them into any room of the house, so your kids have their special spot to sit.